everyone, welcome to my channel, and it's me again, Angelica. And today we're not going to do makeup. Today we're going something different related to skincare. I would say one of my favorite procedure, which called dermaplaning. I want to show you that long time ago, but I was always busy with other stuff. But this time I think I'm ready to show you one of my favorite procedure. I'm going to tell you how often I do, who is a good candidate for that, all this in a second. And if you don't know me, my name is Angelica. I like everything was related to skincare, fashion, traveling, obviously makeup, colorful makeup with a new touch. I'm also a dance instructor who loves to dance and teach. And today I'm happy, more than happy to show you how I'm doing my dermaplaning facial. Let's start. Before we go to do actual procedure, I want to talk about dermaplaning, who is the great candidate for that, and why I'm doing, and all other details. So first of all, why I'm doing that procedure. I'm doing this procedure, the most important for me is to get rid of dead skin, and this procedure give me that result. Also, if I have some spots or some damaged spots, after several procedure, I find out that these spots become less visible. So you can get rid of some imperfection from your skin. Also, it's another things, of course, because you removing a small layer of your dead skin, it's remove, of course, your hair. And a lot of people, as me, you probably one of them, was scared because they think the hair will grow back and you will look like a man. But it's not like this. Your hair is not going to grow as same or get black or whatever the reason you're afraid, because it's not like hair in your body. It's different. So what it's make when you, after this procedure, your skin is very, very smooth, up like foundation. I'm talking about foundation. It's not going to sit on your hair. It's actually flawlessly sit in your skin. But again, my reason why I'm doing is not about flawlessly sit on my skin. It's about get rid of my dead skin. That's the main point why I'm doing this procedure. So another point, how often I'm doing this procedure. In my case, I'm doing once a month. Try to do once a month, because I'm doing another procedure, and one of them, as one of my favorite, is microneedling procedure. I talk about, and I have a video, you can check it out as well. So another question, who is a good candidate for this procedure? Anybody except the people who has acne. And I'm talking about inflammation. So as you see, I have some acne going on, but I've been treated, by the way, with this frequency, portable high frequency, and I have a video dedicated to that, because I was thinking I need to put this video for people who has acne to help them, and it's very affordable. It's only cost 50 Canadian dollars, and I also has a link in eBay. So what I was doing with having this problem with me, with my acne, I was using this high frequency, and my acne kind of goes down. It's dried up. Of course, I use glycolic acids every day, and I use retinol 1%. So my acne is better. It's not inflamed. Now I can do dermaplaning procedure. If you have inflammation, don't use it, because you can make it even worse. Another thing, so I'm really using professional surgical handles with surgical blades. And it's not I am kind of recommending you to do it. Of course, you have to do it if you can do it, if you do your research and you're really able to do it. You can definitely go to the easy way blades has, and it has secure over here. So it's easy to use for people who don't know how to use the surgical, because this is kind of, it's a dangerous if you don't use it properly. It has to be in a certain degrees so you not cut yourself. For me, I found this one is a joke for me, because this is really only remove your hair, and you can do it, during the week very quickly. I can do that. And normally what I do, I use an oil with it. So I clean my face Make sure you clean all the time. And then I will put baby oil or your favorite facial oil, and I will do it because this is going to be easy on your skin. I found that when I don't do with the oil, I have a tendency to scratch myself. That's so funny because with these things, I barely ever scratch myself. I mean, this can be a very painful and very deep. So basically this one, now I tell it's time to go a procedure, and I'm going to show you step by step how I'm doing it. To sit closer. Another things I forgot to mention. You see, there's different handles and there is different heads. So you have to make sure that your handle is match the blades you're going to purchase. So what I suggested for you, if you're going to purchase like me, like I have this handle and I already ordered another one handle which looks different. This is the new one, so it's look like that. And you will not see much difference. It's only here when you put the blade, it has to sit on it. And if it's a wrong blade, it will not sit in your handle. So make sure you buy a right one. And what I suggest you, if you buy like me from eBay, you can easily ask a seller which handle, if you buy a handle, which head I supposed to purchase, and they will tell you definitely which handle goes with each blade. Normally I use gloves, but I'm not at my parents' house where I normally do my procedure because I will do dermaplaning for my mom and then I will do it for myself. So normally I have gloves and everything there. I took everything from her house, but I forgot the gloves. But this is not a problem because sometimes I'm doing without gloves. The only things I need to do, I need to really wash my hands. First of all, I already washed my hands and I'm going to disinfect with alcohol. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to prep my face. I already prepped my face, but I'm going to show you what I normally do. I normally grab one of these pads, or if you don't have pads, I have this guy, glycolic acid. I absolutely love it, from Ordinary, very affordable, and work for me amazingly because my skin love glycolic. And I will just grab pads and clean my face. I'm going to use one of these pads, which is also glycolic, and they are wet enough. So I'm just going to go and clean my face very well. And I already did this in the morning, but I'm going to show you how I'm doing it. So I'm just going to clean. So I'm not going to become very beautiful. I'm going to stay the same today. Normally I put makeup and I'm flawless. Today you will see the real beauty, basically. So what I find out when I'm, maybe it's me, when I'm getting older, you start to have hair where you don't want to have. And I find out even facial hair, it's become more and more. I think it's because of the hormones as well. And if you can ask your mother or grandmother, that's the truth? And I think that is the truth. When you're getting older, like a guy, sometimes they have a hair from the ears and everywhere. So I think when you're getting older, that's the whole stuff comes out. And I hate it so much, of course. But as I told you, this is not as my hair bother me. I don't think I have that much facial hair, and my hair is pretty light. I'm just noticing. So this blade is 22. I actually saw the number over here. I need it completely be dry. We want to have our skin as dry as possible. Why? Because when we're going to use the blades, I want the dead skin come out. So to be able to dead skin come out, you need to have a very, very dry skin. So I already disinfect my hands, but I will do it again in front of you with alcohol. Very important to have a very, very clean hands, because if you make by accident any cut, you will be not infected. So how I do it? So this is my handle and this is the blade. So they're all sterilized inside, sterilized. Oh my goodness, for me to pronounce some words, it's a headache. So this is how they are. So what you're trying to do, you're trying to put it inside. So what I do, I just open it like that, because remember, it's a very sharp blade. Facing, and try to just put it I put it already. So this is how it's look. You see, it's look pretty scary. And this is pretty sharp. You have an option, other option, to choose different hats. I think this is a new one. I'm not sure. Because I think mine didn't look that scary. But don't worry. I did it 100 times, so I'm not worried. And I also do it for my mom. The only things I need a mirror in front of me. And I'm going to show you in a pad, in a cotton pad, what I'm going to get rid of. First of all, make sure you have 45 degrees. I see a lot of people just do this way and they're fine. I actually do this way as well, which is more scary. So if you're afraid to do this way, just do this way. It doesn't look scary. And this part is where most of the hair, because it's close to the hairline. You just gently, very flat. You need to be very flat. I already can show you how much stuff comes out from this area. And very gently, just like a feather. Likes to do over here, because there is a lot of normally damages, sun damages and stuff over here. So I really love to clean this area. So I go everywhere, and I will do with my forehead the same thing, everywhere the same. So make sure you stretch your skin, and make sure when you do your forehead, don't try to wrinkle. Make sure it's relaxed, because you don't want to stuck between your wrinkles or your motions. It's very dangerous, and have a very thin skin. It's a bone right over there. So you see I have an area where is my agony, so I'm going to avoid that part. When I see my agony is not that dry, some part I'm going to avoid that part, and the rest I'm going to keep going. So that's how I'm doing it. And over here, you see I have a hair, so I'm going to just stretch like this my neck and just keep going. And this is where's my worst area. Look how much hair I... So now I can show you with my dead skin. You will see, oh, there is more hair than a dead skin. But when I'm going to clean it up, my surgical scalpel, you will see how much dead skin you will see over there as well, not just the hair. And when I do with another safe one, with this one, I don't see much. It's very dangerous area where I have a curve. So you really need to stretch. You really need to stretch your neck. You really need to pull your skin so you can really have your scalp 45 degrees, and gently just scrub that skin with the hair. I really love how it's after it's feel, and how the foundation look after. My goodness, so beautiful. And also your all skincare will absorb better, because you don't have, you see I turn, this is my habit, but again very flat. When you turn it, it's more dangerous. You have to be really flat. So I would say people who never done, don't do this way. Just keep this way, because the other way is more dangerous. I will turn, stretch. Make sure you do this. And just I can even feel that I have a dead skin. But you know what, because again I mentioned before, because I did a lot of retinol, that's why. Again, I'm doing this way. That's more dangerous, but as long, look at this, as long is very flat, it's okay. So again, if you're new, go this way. Don't do like me. Just keep going this way, and you can do the same result you will have as the other way. It's just me. And some in the spa professionals, they do it also this way and the other way. They do different way. So over here, and you can see all my agony, which I'm struggling. So I keep stretching my skin like that. Here, make sure you be careful with your eyebrow. This is very thin area, very thin layers of skin, so make sure you be careful and be very gentle. So again, you see I'm holding this way. You can definitely go like this. You can definitely go like this, especially if you're new. Don't go all the way. I keep saying that because I'm just afraid if you're not experienced, you can cut yourself. So make sure this way you're doing when you're very experienced. I did so many times. And I did for my mom as well. So I have my hand is very kind of know how to do it. Experience, like in dancing. You practice, right? And you get your experience. When you feel confident, and what I love to do, I love to go where there's some spots I have, like sun damage or something, and I concentrate on that area as well. So I scrub a little bit more. Sometimes my face a little bit red, sometimes it's less red. So it depends how hard or how much I scrub in the same place. Sometimes I go over, not just one time. It depends how I feel it. Just to demonstrate how I do forehead. Again, very flat. No motion. Try to relax. Be careful with your eyebrow. And keep going. All of this area. Very gentle under your thing. So, do this. Don't forget to stretch your skin all the time. You can do it this way, like this, grab it. Some people I saw they do like this. But be careful with this finger. I normally don't do this. I normally just do that way, okay? So it's easy for me. Again, do it down. And make sure it's very flat. Okay, I finished. That's what I be able to collect. There's more stuff. It's flow away. But this one is how the dead skin and hair look like. Amazingly attractive. What I love to do after, I clean it with the witch hazel. I really like that. I actually like to do it even before as well. Whew. It's a little bit stingy, but if you do with alcohol, it will be too much. So that's why I love to do with the witch hazel. I really love witch hazel. I use it all the time instead of alcohol because it's dried. Alcohol dried the skin a lot, and in some cases I can use this instead of alcohol because it's for the relief of bruises, swelling, and insect stinge. So it is what I need. I need to relieve from inflammation purpose and my treatment. So if you see there is some spots, I have some red spots, but it's no bleeding, nothing. It's just because I scrub it. So what I would love to do, I love to put polysporin after. I do it because it's become very sensitive. My skin is pretty sensitive, and also you want to make sure that there is nothing going to be inflammation. You see, I already finished. I put polysporin. I will keep it like this. If you need to go somewhere, at least keep Listerine for 2 hours. It's on purpose. If you cut by accident something or you have some inflammation going on, it will help you a lot. So definitely in 2-3 days, depends how I feel my healing's going. I'm going to do microneedling, and it's very good to do it after microblading, not right away. Just give a couple of days to heal, because you don't have a dead skin. So whatever you do with microneedling, it will give you extra boost. It will absorb better in your skin. I normally do peptides, salmon DNA, hyaluron. So sometimes I mix them up, sometimes I do separately. It depends what you do, but I will tell you, it will give you a double effect if you do in several days after dermaplaning. I think that's it, what I want to say. And please don't use any acids today. No vitamin C, nothing like that. You can easily use your hydration cream. I'm going to keep it like this, and I'm not going to put makeup today. And definitely tomorrow I can do my regular routine, and I can put makeup, I can do whatever I want. So I guess I mentioned about everything. If you have any question, please let me know. And also I'm going to put some links in my description below. A microneedling link and a high frequency link, the one people who want to see what I think about this beautiful equipment, especially people who has acne. And I guess that's it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you really enjoyed this video and you want to follow me. And as I mentioned before, my channel about skincare, traveling, makeup, a lot of makeup, traveling. I really love to do videos when I go to places. Already I have some great hotel, which is a very recent hotel in Punta Cana. If you're looking somewhere to go and you don't know, check it out as well. I have another in Punta Cana, another majestic Mirage hotel, which I absolutely love it. Also check it out. I think that's it. I can keep going and talk about my channel. So if you really want to follow my stuff, just subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed. That's it for today. Thank you very much. Пока-пока, bye-bye, and have a wonderful and beautiful day. Depends where you are.